chopping and dicing and julienning at my house, he always refuses to come over whenever I want to make a salad. But now you've got the Kitchen HQ mandolin. This will chop and slice and dice thin, thick, it doesn't matter, even slices every single time. Beautiful julienne, carrots, gorgeous sliced potatoes. What are you gonna make? You wanna make potatoes au gratin? Have you ever tried to slice all those potatoes? This will take seconds. Every big chef uses a mandolin. It's safer, it's better, it's more efficient, faster, and so simple to use. We've got the best value you're gonna find on a mandolin, and this has so many incredible safety features as well. We've got beautiful colors to match any kitchen. This is your beautiful ruby red. We have it in the black. We've got it in white. By the way, red, most popular today. Here is your plum and then your teal. I love everything teal. Oh, and then there's your blue right there. Right here in the front, you can see all the different types of slices that this can do, because you can get a 1/4 inch julienne, a 1/2 inch julienne, little diamond cut. Oh, those are cool. My gosh, can you imagine trying to cut those in peppers exactly like that, each one perfect? Square cut, you've got your thin to thick slices, and never have to worry about slicing your fingers as well. I noticed there were no fingers in there, just vegetables and fruits. We also have a very special bonus buy, as if $24.95 was not cheap enough. Once you purchase one today's special, you'll save $5 off on every additional mandolin that you purchase today. Makes it $19.95. Perfect wedding gift, perfect graduation from college gift, or going to college in the fall. You want them to be able to actually cut some vegetables for themselves. Mom, it was too hard, right? No, you've got a mandolin, it's really, really fast. This is like your sous chef, and you don't ever have to sharpen the blade. We thought of everything. Kitchen HQ is exclusive to HSN. We listen to you. We also have test kitchens. We know what we want to cook with, and we know what you want to cook with. That V-blade never has to be sharpened, because you're not dulling it on a board like you are your other knives. It has a julienne adjustment dial. You saw the different types of juliennes, a thickness adjustment dial. By the way, these are so simple to use. You've got that dice switch, the blade guard, perfect safety feature, foldable legs so it folds down flat, non-skid feet, again, another safety feature. And here is our chef extraordinaire, John Farrell. Hi, John.
I'll tell you what, I'm not a chef, but this is. Right? It's like a little sous chef for your kitchen. Literally, with this mandolin, you can do anything but the cooking, okay? Cooking doesn't take time, but it's the prep work in the kitchen that takes all the time.
But the cooking is better because it's more even when everything's the same size,
yes,
too.
Exactly. You see, when your fruits and vegetables, meats and cheeses are sliced evenly and uniform, they'll all cook up even in uniform.
True.
And it's so simple to use. I just did a potato here. I'll show you again with a potato, because with this safety holder, the way this works, you've got 2 knobs on the side. Everything is all contained here. So you're not looking for parts and pieces and you know, different blades, or you don't have to change anything out. All you do is turn the knobs on the side. So if you like a thick slice or a thin slice, you turn this knob on the side. You pull the knob out, turn it to the desired thickness, and then you set it back in, and look at this. Now with the safety holder, there's 3 stainless steel prongs that hold onto the food. You hold onto the holder. Now, if you slip, you can't cut yourself. But you get uniform, even slices for pan fries, home fries, raw fries, cottage fries, American fries, homemade potato chips, scallop potatoes, whatever you like, potatoes au gratin. They're all uniform and even, whether you like them thick or thin. And here's probably one of the hardest things you'll ever have to slice in the kitchen. Something soft, right? Because nobody ever seems to have a knife sharp enough to slice a tomato. You ever tried doing this, end up stabbing it to get it started because your knives are dull?
Or yourself.
The reason your knives go dull is because after you cut through your food, they hit countertops, cutting boards, plates, and dishes. That's why your kitchen knives go dull. With this machine, these blades never touch anything but vegetables, fruit, meat, and cheese. They're razor sharp stainless steel blades. They do the work for you. And with this little guide that fits on the machine like this, you can't make a mistake. With the safety holder, you place your fruit, vegetable, meat, or cheese inside, and when you push it in, this button on top pops up. So as you're sliding through your vegetables, slicing through your vegetables, fruits, meats, cheeses, you push down on that button and it feeds it down through the blades so you don't waste anything, but you get uniform, even slices. It just makes sense.
You don't waste anything because it gets all the way down to the very, very end and not to your fingers.
Right, it feeds it down through. See that plunger on the inside? That feeds it down through so you never waste anything. And if you slip, you can't cut yourself.
Right.
Because
I feel like this is really simple for anybody who's even never used a mandolin.
Oh yeah,
before.
yeah. That's the thing about Kitchen HQ. And if you've ever slipped on one of these old four-sided knuckle busters, okay, take off a half a nail or a knuckle.
That even takes up more space than a mandolin, right? Because
It's
this one
probably
folds
true.
flat.
Here, take a zucchini, or here, I've got a cucumber. Well, if you're into any type of pickling, my grandmother was pickling all the time. She'd do this with a knife, but it took forever. But now with the mandolin, look at this. You can slice perfect cucumber slices for your bread and butter pickles, cucumber salad. You'll nickel down carrots for canning. You'll slice beets for pickling. And I'll tell you what, cucumbers, perfectly sliced for bread and butter pickles. Every slice is exactly like the last.
Whoa.
And again, all you're doing is moving your arm up and down. How about this? You ever try and slice onions with a knife? Yeah.
Well, they get like bigger and thicker and chunkier the more you start crying.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
It's true. The more you cry, the thicker the slices end up.
Yes.
Well, look at this. Perfect for salads, sandwiches. Hey, for liver and onions, how about for peppers and onions, for sauteed peppers and onions, it comes out perfect.
And
they're
so
all
fast,
exactly the same.
Right? It's so fast, it doesn't even have a chance to really affect you like that. It's $8.32 for you to get this home for your first one. And then you're gonna save $5 off on every additional one. Get them as gifts.
Oh,
what a
it's
great
perfect
gift.
for housewarmings, wedding showers, anniversaries. All you do is brush your vegetable through. See, mandolins were originally developed over 200 years ago in Germany as a cabbage board for making sauerkraut. You're gonna love it for coleslaw, long, stringy coleslaw, hot slaw, pepper slaw. And the difference too, because it's such a versatile tool, all you do is adjust the machine with the knobs on the side. Now, I showed you that slicing knob, okay? All you do is turn it and it raises and lowers the platform, okay? So if you wanted to do something fun, turn the other knob and you'll see those teeth that pop up? I don't know if we can get that on camera. See, as I turn it, look at that. You have small teeth and you have large teeth. So you have small dices, large dices, or you can actually julienne, and I'll show you that too. But look at this. If you'd rather dice your cabbage deli style, look at that. You can do it in seconds. I mean, instead of dragging out that heavy food processor, or how about this, just for chopped onion. I always tell everybody, if the only thing you'll use a mandolin for is chopping onions, I think it's worth $2.50 a finger just for this alone. And you never waste anything, you can't cut yourself, but look at the job that does. Perfect diced onion. What it does is it separates those rings. You see, anything that grows in layers, and all you have to remember with a mandolin is there's two different types of vegetables. Vegetables that grow in layers like cabbage, celery, onions, it'll automatically dice. With celery like this, you can do one stalk at a time, or if you grab the whole bunch like this and just brush it through, you can chop more celery in 10 seconds with this machine than you could chop in 10 minutes with a knife. And I mean, look at that, for stuffing, soups, and stews. Now, something solid won't mince, okay? And so if your celery is solid this way, but it grows in layers this way. So if I change the angle that I run the vegetable through and I just brush it through this way, now instead of chopping my celery, I'm making my celery spears for stir fries. Or how about this? Take a potato, a beet, an apple, a carrot, or a pear. Here, I'll tell you what, if you like French fried potatoes, why buy them frozen in a plastic freezer bag when you can make them fresh? They taste better, they're better for you, they're healthy. Instead of running the kids down to the fast food place where, the last time I took my kids to a fast food restaurant, 99 cents for a 4-ounce package of French fries. If you work that out, that's $4 a pound for potatoes.
Whoa, I didn't even think about that. You see 99 cents, you're like, that's a good deal. Actually, you could use that in the air fryer now too, and there's nothing better than that fresh potato
Now, if you want bigger French fries, all you do is you flip it and put those bigger knives up. And now with this one, you'll get the steak fries like you get in the restaurants, okay? And again, you can do this in a bowl, across the bowl, you can do this right on the countertop or tabletop, but perfect French fries each and every time. Zucchini sticks, carrot sticks, it doesn't matter what you want to do. If you want to put together a crudite platter, I mean, look at this. Done literally in seconds.
Wow.
How long would that take you to do with a knife?
Oh, you could never get them that perfect. Also, if you were thinking, you know what, I'm having a party, I want it to be perfect,
yes.
you would buy that already made crudite platter. It costs an arm and a leg, right? Now you can do it yourself. It's $24.95 for your own personal sous chef. For your very first one, we have a bonus buy where you'll save $5 on every additional mandolin that you purchase today. Only when you purchase it today, we've got that special value, $19.95 each. We have that offset handle, so it's really easy to make sure that it's sturdy. That's your food runway. I like it.
Yeah.
We call it a food runway. It's going all the way down to that
blade,
V-blade.
that stainless steel V-blade. You've got your dicing platform, your hand guard. That's the most important feature about a mandolin. You got to protect your fingers. On the julienne adjustment, okay, you got your slicing adjustment. So you got 8 different slicing thicknesses. You've got a dicing switch so you can dice and you can actually diamond cut vegetables. The foldable legs so it stores right in your knife drawer. Non-skid feet so you can put it right on a countertop or tabletop. You know, we've done all of this stuff.
How do we clean it? Like if we wanted
just rinse it like a knife. Hot or cold tap water right under the running water in your sink. And underneath here, we even put a little guard, okay, that it's a cleaning lid. Lift this up, it cleans perfectly. All you do is run it right under the sink. Yeah, rinse it off, let it drip dry.
Your fingers never touch the blades.
That's
it's just all about safety and then convenience. It's
and
really
look at this.
simple to use.
As a corn stripper, instead of using a knife, if you've got kids with braces, or maybe your grandfather has teeth like the stars, you know, they come out at night, and they can't chew the corn off the cob. If you've ever had to use a knife to take corn off the cob, this is the way to do it. It takes 4 or 5 rows of corn off the cob. Each time you run it through there, you just give it a little turn. For creaming or steaming, for boiled or buttered corn, for relishes and chowders, it's a great little corn stripper too. I mean, you get full kernels of corn, but you don't get any cob. I mean, it takes it right down.
That's what you don't want, right? We are live on Facebook as well, so if you have any questions or any comments, let us know maybe what your favorite thing to use, you know, maybe you love your favorite soup or your favorite stew or your favorite salad, but your least favorite job in the kitchen to slice. Good morning to Raider Love, good morning to Deanne, good morning to Daniel and Jonathan, so you can always join us on Facebook Live. You wanna get your today's special, it's our very best value of the day. What you missing?
I'm gonna grab a zucchini real quick.
But by the way, only today, you've got all of the colors. You can see them all, how beautiful they are over there. White and black, red, which is the most popular. Pick a color that maybe matches your kitchen. We have it in blue, that plum, and then the really pretty aqua as well. It just makes it, I mean, it's so fun to be able to cut and chop and slice in julienne without ever having to worry about hurting yourself or sharpening a knife.
Because let's face it, these blades are sharp, and that's why the machine works. It's why you'll love it, and it cuts everything but bad habits and taxes. It really does. I mean, it does more than an electric food processor will do. But I want you to see this right here. There's a little extra thing that we put on here, okay, that we've developed for Kitchen HQ. What it does, this platform down here, okay, you've got your food ramp, you've got the blades, and then this platform down below, okay? For straight slicing, you have it just like this. It's in a lock position. When I slide this little lever down, now that platform, see how it bounces up and down like this? So, and I'm gonna show you without the safety holder first, but then I'm gonna show you with the safety holder because you can do it either way. I'm gonna raise up these teeth, all right? And what I'm gonna do is take this zucchini and I'm gonna go down the machine once, and then you see how that platform drops? Turn it a quarter turn, come back up, because it scores it, you turn it and go back down, turn it, come back up, turn it, go back down. You can do this super quick, super safe, super fast, but I want you to see what you get. You get perfect dices, okay? So for dicing, I mean, a mandolin now you can dice solid vegetables with. And, and you can even diamond cut. Now, with the safety holder and this little guide that we made for the machine, you got to see this. This, you can't make a mistake when you're using it now, okay? I'm going to put the larger teeth up, so I'm going to adjust the little knob here on the side. I'm going to adjust the thickness just a little bit, and then I'm going to show you with this one, because when you're using the safety holder, right here on the unit, you'll see right here it says dice. It has a dice symbol, and then on this side, it has a diamond symbol. So if you like those diamond slices, if you ever wondered how you can do that, how they do that with like for the vegetable medleys, you give it a quarter turn instead of a half turn. And with this way, now you're giving it that diamond cut. Okay, so you just turn it that quarter turn and it stops it with the machine. So when you look at these, now you have your diamond cut. It comes out absolutely perfect.
You know, it's interesting that
you can do so much with a mandolin.
The shapes of the vegetables can add to the texture of a meal. That's one of the tricks that high-end restaurants use, is just a little bit of a different mouthfeel to a vegetable can change your entire experience. All right, John, we have a question from Nora. She says, will it make zoodles? You know, like zucchini noodles.
You can do a thin julienne, okay, which I'll show you right here. I'll do it super thin. And I think I have a here, I've got a half a zucchini here. So what you're gonna do is run it through like this, lengthwise, and you can make those long angel hair strips like this, okay, which is about the size of like a spaghetti noodle, okay? Or the thinner you make this blade, the closer you take it up there and then run it through, the finer those come out. So if you want them super thin like this for like an angel hair pasta, you can do that too. Okay, you can see the difference?
Yes.
So yes, you can make zoodles.
All right, thanks for asking, Nora.
Yeah, and it does, again, there's 26 different ways just to cut celery with this machine.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I mean, it's such a versatile tool, and that's why every professional chef in the world has a mandolin in their arsenal of kitchen tools, because it saves you so much time. Instead of, you know, instead of hiring a sous chef, now you can do it yourself. And I gotta tell you, with the safety holder too, this is probably one of the best features about this. If you've ever, chefs use mandolins all the time without a safety holder, but I don't know why. But I mean, look at this. If you like infused water, or just lemon, lime, orange, grapefruit, or tangerine, you want perfect uniform slices for presentation, I mean, it comes out perfect. Every slice is exactly the same. If you're into dehydrating, you're gonna love the machine because of the thin slice and the uniformity, okay? Let me get that little piece out of there.
Because you can really customize this to whatever
you
your
can make it,
needs are.
yeah, if you want this super thin, like if I put this apple in the machine, and look at this, okay, paper thin slices for apple chips, for dehydrated apple chips like this, I mean, any thinner than that, they'd only have one side. I mean, that's paper thin. For making homemade potato chips, here, take a potato, put it in the machine. You can make homemade potato chips, scallop potatoes, potatoes au gratin. Homemade potato chips are delicious. Now you can make them yourself. And look at this. You put these in a bowl of cold water, they curl up like a regular potato chip. It soaks the starch out of the potatoes, and they curl up like this and get really hard. Then you can spread those out on a cookie sheet in the oven, sprinkle some Parmesan cheese or barbecue salt over the top. They're delicious, baked instead of deep fried. And you season them how you like.
And you know, even if you were, like maybe you're used to using the grater, like the old cheese grater, right?
Four-sided knuckle buster.
You can only slice your potatoes one thickness, and then, you know, and you get to the end, and before you slice your fingers off, you're done, right? This, you can really choose how you slice, dice, julienne, whatever it is. It's $24.95 just for our today's special. You can get it home interest-free for $8.32. And that $24.95 is a great value, but that's just on your first one. Your second, third, fourth, fifth, they'll be $19.95.
It's the perfect time to pick these up for Christmas and birthday gifts, for wedding showers,
going away,
anniversaries,
college,
and all of that. I'll tell you what, it does way more work than those electric expensive machines. And once you start using a mandolin, you'll keep it right in your knife drawer. And I gotta tell you, when you fold up the legs, it stores away in hardly any room. It fits right in your knife drawer. And when you see it every day, you'll use it every day. So, and the more you use it, the more you're gonna love it.
And because you can just rinse it clean, most machines are kind of a big hassle, right? They're big, you have to put them together, you have to plug them in. They only do a certain amount of things. This, all you do is rinse it clean and then just, you know, let it dry, put it back in the drawer.
And I love too that there's never any waste with the machine. It takes it right down to the very last slice. So with no waste and no fingers. Now, hey, listen.
No fingers.
on taco night, okay? Take a head of, I've got cabbage here, I don't have any lettuce, but take a head of lettuce, cut it in half, iceberg lettuce, okay? And then put it on like a medium or a thick slice. And when you brush that through, on taco night, you'll have your lettuce for tacos ready to go, or maybe for a taco salad. Now, if you'd rather dice your cabbage or mince it for coleslaw, put those small teeth up. I'm gonna put it to a medium, look at this. Again, it does more work than even a food processor that you plug in the wall, you spend hundreds of dollars on, and it ends up sitting sitting on the top shelf in the garage because they take too much time to set up and clean. But look at this.
Wow. Oh my goodness, you could never dice that small.
Or an onion.
Maybe if you're a professional chef, but then, you know, why would you?
Again, if you only use it for onions, it's worth its weight in gold just because, hey, listen, the job's done so fast, you don't even have time to cry. And look at the job that does.
Wow.
For tuna fish, for chicken salad, homemade meatloaf, on taco night, for
Chili's.
Chili's.
Use this for anything. All right, I am gonna see you again in our next hour.
Yes,
but
you
if
will.
you're on the phone, you can stay there. You can go to hsn.com, $8.32. Try it out. Simpler, better, faster. Cutting any of those fruits and vegetables, you gotta get that one home. Now, also remember, we've got a special bonus buy. This one's $24.95, but your second one, your third one, your fourth one, they're $5 off. So they're $19.95. You can choose whichever color sort of floats your boat, whichever one makes you happy. But you're gonna be slicing and dicing. Oh my goodness, everything's gonna taste better too, right? Your stews, your fruits, your salads, everything's
Food that's appealing to the eyesight is also appealing to the appetite.
That is, I like that.
It's an old saying, but it's a true one.
All right, well, I'll see you again in our, a little bit later on.